Hi guys, welcome back once again to the channel and the Carbon Collective Motorsport Saturday Sprint Series. So this is race 2 at Blue Moon Bay, infield B, I think it was, or was it infield C? I can't quite remember which variation of the track it is, but we are at Blue Moon Bay, infield. We've got Thomas lining up on pole. This was his choice of track after winning the first race. We got Vexed in second place, Chandler's there in third. We got Moulton in fourth, Wayne G is fifth, Danny Bailey in sixth, Pickle is seventh. We've got Asbo in eighth, and Smurf bringing up the rear in ninth. So as you should know by now, we're obviously in the S15 Silvia touring car, which is a GR4 front engine rear wheel drive, and this is the second race of the evening. So let's get into this one. So we're waiting for the lights to go out, the race will begin, and there we go. It looked like Moulton actually getting a full start there, off of the line. Thomas gets away quite nicely. Vexed and Chand now in a bit of a drag race, down to turn one. There's Wayne G in the background there as well, and it looks like Chand may have taken that position. He's on the inside. He's managed to get that position, so Chand is up to second place now. Vexed is down to third. He's trying to cover Wayne G off. Wayne G not far behind. On Vexed doesn't seem to have found where the corner is. He's into the barrier. He's dropped down to fifth place now. Wayne G is up to third. We've got Danny Bailey up to fourth. Pickle in fifth. Moulton sixth. Asbo seventh. Smurf in eighth. And it looked like Moulton trying to go for a move on Pickle there up ahead. Smurf getting the move done against Asbo. Vexed into the barrier. There he is. He's trying to keep on the back of them cars up ahead, but it looks like he's struggling a little bit at the moment. Meanwhile, Thomas starting to scamper off once again, as he did in the first race. Little train of cars forming behind him in the form of Wayne G, Ice Chan and Dan Bailey. Dan Bailey going for a move up the inside there. He's managed to pull it off. Is he going to get that position to stick? And he does. Wayne G's disappeared now. He was up with him. Oh, there he is. Getting attacked now by Pickle, actually been passed by Pickle. Chan trying to retake that position from Dan Bailey in second place. Maybe the DuckTales on them two S15s, giving them a bit of advantage over the rest of the field. Perhaps a little less downforce. Danny Bailey, he got it right through that corner, didn't he? He's managed to start pulling away from Chan now. He's a couple of car lengths ahead, as Pickle is now starting to attack Chan all over the back of Chand. In fact, I think he's pulling alongside. You can see him pull alongside there, see the nose of his car. Chand keeping it firmly on the outside. Pickle is going to go for a move up the inside, and he actually managed to get it done. Chand drifting out onto the marbles there. Then we have Moulton and Wayne G. Moulton managing to pass Wayne G now. Wayne G going for the switchback. I think he's managed to get it done. He's pulled just ahead as they come into this next turn. Through the final stages of this lap now. And Moulton does not have an answer for Wayne G just yet. Asbo not far behind now in seventh place. Vexed has managed to make a place. He's now up to eighth. And Smurf is back down to ninth. So Thomas now with the fastest lap on lap 2 of a 52.729. He's actually doing consistent 52s now. I reckon this lap will probably be one as well. In fact, Wayne G managing to steal the fastest lap there with a 52.432. So a couple of attempts quicker. Pickle almost equaling Thomas's time up ahead. He's actually going to take that second place away from Danny Bailey. He's got a right run against Dan at the moment. He's going to get him the inside. That was a great move there from Aiden. Oh, it looks like there was a tiny bit of contact there. I think Danny Bailey just tagging Pickle's rear end slightly. That got Pickle a little bit unsettled, and he's actually lost that place now to Chand and Dan Bailey. Dan Bailey's managed to get past him as well. Chand moves over to the far side. Looked like he was going for the pit entry there, but he didn't actually find it, which has worked out better for him. He's now up to second place. Danny Bailey there in third, Pickle in fourth. I think Pickle's going to take that move up the inside now. Wayne G's there as well. Almost 3 wide on the exit of this turn. Oh, Chand. There was a tiny bit of contact there with Chand. Got Chand a little bit unsettled. He started sliding that rear and smoking the tyres. You saw the smoke popping up there. Did well to hold on to that one. Asbo now up to 5th place. He's onto the back of Wayne G, Dan Bailey and Pickle, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Thomas, meanwhile, he's kind of in a league of his own at the moment, isn't he? Leaps and bounds ahead of everyone else. More than a few car lengths, so the closest battle is behind him at the moment. You can just see him disappear off down the straight now as Pickle being attacked now by Wayne G. Will Wayne G be able to go for the move up the inside into turn 1? I imagine this is where we're going to see a lot of the moves come. Oh, Pickle actually covering it off. That was a late move. Wayne G actually carrying more momentum through that turn. I think he is going to manage to get past Pickle relatively easily. Pickle's still there though, still right on his bumper. He's not giving up just yet. But Wayne G has moved up to 2nd place now. He is now free to try and chase down Thomas in 1st place. 10 minutes just under left to do so. So you never know, he may be able to start reeling Thomas in. He's got a few car lengths now over Pickle, who sat there in 3rd place with Danny Bailey in 4th, and Asbo up to 5th. He's all the way on the back of Dan Bailey now. Will he be able to go for a move for 4th place? Danny Bailey has a look at 3rd. He's managed to take it momentarily. Pickle is still there. Oh, and Asbo. Oh no, Asbo! Asbo, that was unlucky from Asbo. Asbo was absolutely flying then, and he did indeed hit the wall and went flying even more. But Danny Bailey there in 3rd place, still fending off Pickle. Well, he managed to get that move or retake that position from Pickle, didn't he? And now trying to... Oh no, he's into the barrier. Danny Bailey's into the barrier, so that's allowed Pickle through to 3rd place once again. Chand is up to 4th. Vex not far behind him in 5th place. Vex is now trying to chase Chan down. Is he going to have a nibble into turn 1? Not quite close enough that time. Although it does look like he is starting to close that gap as we speak. And then behind Dan Bailey and Smurf, door to door. Dan Bailey has managed to retake that position. Smurf down to 7th place now, but he is right up Dan Bailey's gearbox. He should have the inside for this next one. Oh, tiny bit of contact there between them two. Danny Bailey's going to hang it around the outside, keep the boot in, and he manages to get that position. Smurf now down to 7th place. Still on the back of Danny Bailey though. Molson, they're in 8th. Not sure what happened to Molson. We did see he had a moment early doors, didn't we? But I think maybe just not quite comfortable with the track car combo. He had an absolutely fantastic week last week, didn't he, in his convertible Audi TT. Asbo some way off the back of the field now. I don't think he's at any risk of getting lapped anytime soon though. He's just got to try and keep his head down now and get back onto that car up ahead of him, which is Mawson. So Thomas, we've not really seen a lot of Thomas because he's just pulled away from the start, hasn't he? Starting on pole and just managed to extend that lead. And look at them lap times there on the right hand side. The last 8 laps, all in the 52s. Unable to retake that fastest lap, but he doesn't actually need to do so. All he needs to do is keep it consistent, and he should surely make this 2 wins for the evening with 2 more races to go. He's actually done a purple sector. Let's stay on board and see if he does manage to retake the fastest lap. Coming through the final turn now, very, very close to that wall on the outside. We've seen a lot of cars scraping it and throwing up some sparks. So will he retake the fastest lap as he comes across the start finish? And he was actually 1/10 slower that time round, even though he had that purple sector. So unable to do it that time round. He may still do it yet. Wayne G still there in second place. He has managed to create a bit of breathing space now between him and Pickle. Pickle not having too much of an answer for him. In fact, Wayne G fairly consistent lap times. So 52, 54, 53, 52, 52, 52, 53, 52. Pickle. I think Pickle having a few moments here and there. Still managing to hold on to that third place. I do believe we do have a message for Chuck on the back of the car. See if I can get a shot of that. And that does in fact say, erections have consequences. Congratulations, Chuck, on the birth of your new baby. To you and the wife. That was a nice little message that Pickle put in there for Pickle, now under attack from Ice Chand for Chuck, who isn't present this evening. But still, Pickle under attack from Ice Chand. Is Ice Chand going to be able to take that position? It's looking like he may do. And he has. He's moved ahead. Pickle also, he's got to watch out for Vex now as well. Vex is starting to creep up onto his bumper. He's going to get a better run out of this final turn. Vex really trying to hug the apex on that one. I think he may have the advantage of the slipstream coming down the start finish. Pickle not actually picking up that off of Ice Chand. And Vex is going for the move up the inside. Is he going to be later on the brakes? And he does get that move done, so Pickle now down to 5th. But he's really close still. Will he be able to retake that position off of Vexed up ahead? I think Vexed is going to lose it, isn't he? Oh, he's still ahead at the moment. Pickle will surely be on the inside for this next one. He's having a look. So we're 11.5 minutes in now. Pickle down to 5th place, Vexed up to 4th. Mawson managing to find his way through to 6th now. Dan Bailey hot on his heels in 7th. And then we can see Smurf in 8th and Asbo a little way down the road in 9th. So Moulton obviously running the Falcon livery this Saturday. We have Danny Bailey in the Vodafone sponsored S15. Is he actually? I think he actually hit the wall slightly there. It does look like he's lost some of that momentum, doesn't it? We saw the smoke or the dust pop up. I think a few of the guys are going to be having to take their cars to the power beaters after this race. So Smurf still holding on to 8th place. Starting to lose sight of Danny Bailey up ahead. And I think he can probably start to see Asbo creeping up in that bright green car in his mirror. But I think they're only going to get about another 2 laps in this race, maybe 3 at a push. So Thomas is still well out in front, dominating the race. You can only just see the other cars coming through the final turn there. A huge gap he's created, keeping it very consistent. He's in the Red Bull Nismo livery. Wayne G. Looking like Wayne G's actually got some quite heavy tyre wear compared to some of the other cars. Thomas, if you look at Thomas's tyre graphic there on the left hand side, it's definitely less than Wayne G's used on that front right hand side. Ice Chand even more so. Still holding on to third place at the moment is Chand, and I think in the background we've just seen Pickle get the move done on Vex. So Pickle now back up to fourth place, Vex down to fifth. So Vex actually not having a very good run in this race at all. He actually started in second. He's now down to fifth place, trying to make up for lost time, but he's only got 30 seconds to do so. But he is going to get that move done, is he? He is up the inside there against Pickle. So he retakes that fourth position. Pickle down to fifth again. Pickle will surely be coming back though. We're going to have to go on board with Thomas though, as this may be the final lap for him, or he may get to do a final victory lap. Maybe Wayne G. That is the first to finish as Thomas starts. Yeah, Thomas has started his final lap now. Wayne G finishes in second place. We got Ice Chan, he's going to come home in third. Vex brings it home in fourth. Pickle in fifth. Molson and Danny Bailey. Danny Bailey takes it. Molson comes seventh. Danny Bailey managed to steal that sixth at the end there. Smurf is eighth. And Asbo is going to round out the field in ninth place. That was unlucky, Asbo. We did see that moment you had. Yeah. Just unlucky. Unlucky, mate. But here we are. Here's Thomas. He's going to take the checkered flag. That's going to make it 2 wins out of 4 for the evening so far for Thomas. He'll be choosing the track for the next race. And a nice bit of showboating over the line there. Well, that was race 2, guys. I will be back with race 3. I've been your boy Vex. Good night.